just want to talk about my feelings towards sharpening and um, some of the things that the question I had the entire time that I wanted to ask in class, but didn't want to ask them because Dr. Lee wasn't talking about sharpening yet. What I noticed with log or dog is that it has a reverse Mexican hat. So what happens is um, it goes like this and like this. So I thought, is that really similar to um, like sharpening? Isn't that essentially the same as sharpening because you are making the edge really really visible and the outside of the edge is less visible. But actually, I was thinking in the wrong way because sharpening actually makes the edge really visible and everything else that's less visible. So it's not a reverse Mexican hat. It is a Mexican hat. So the formula for sharpening is which right here, f of x minus f hat as sharpening is f of x minus the second derivative of f of x or xy. So I thought that was a little strange where you would find the Laplacian. In this case, the Laplacian would be negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, 4, negative 1. So you would subtract out this edge detection filter to get a sharpening image. I thought this was clicked somehow during the lecture because essentially you have the edge, you make the edge much more pronounced than it already is. Then everything that is not the edge, you want to drop the intensity, making it less intense. So you have the places that have edges become even more deeper, while the places that have that are next to the edges are softer. So that's how you would get a sharpening effect. And a sharpening filter would be, that's what I was thinking. Wouldn't this look like a sharpening filter? Another sharpening filter that Dr. Lee mentioned would be a negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, and 9. So the center will be really, really, really pronounced. Yeah, those were my thoughts regarding sharpening. And he also talks about, this is something I should look into, is sharpening on luminance with color photos. I need to look into what luminance means and why we would do sharpening on luminance. I can't quite remember the thought that I had in class. I think is because the second derivative of this edge detection, if you were to add excuse me, If you were to add this second derivative of edge detection onto the original image, it would actually soften the image. Because of the way of the filter, edges would be less pronounced, possibly because this second derivative of image shows the edges as white and non-edges as black. That's my conjecture. So by removing it, you would make the original edges more pronounced. Yeah. The next video, I'm going to talk about some of my thoughts in this area.